Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your #1 source for the juiciest, most outrageous celebrity and reality TV news. And tonight we have a bombshell story that's got the entertainment world buzzing. Imagine this, a reality TV casting coup so bold it makes you spit out your coffee. Today we're talking about none other than Elon Musk's estranged daughter, the fiercely outspoken Vivian Wilson, who's sending shockwaves through Hollywood with her declaration that she'd love to join the hit reality show The Traitors. If you heard that strange whoosh this morning, it wasn't just the wind, it was the collective ears of casting directors perking up. So sit tight, because in the next few minutes we're going deep into Vivian Wilson's world, her TikTok, fame, her biting criticisms of her dad, and her unapologetic embrace of her queer identity. Buckle up, because this story is full of scandal, sass, and a whole lot of figs being called figs. Our story begins on March 20th when Teen Vogue dropped a bombshell interview with the 19-year-old powerhouse, Vivian Wilson. In her own words, Vivian declared, "It is my absolute dream to be on a reality show, which I know is absolutely pathetic." Now, you heard that right. She admits it's pathetic, but she adores reality TV like no other. And why wouldn't she? As an overdramatic little queer, Vivian revels in the theatricality and over-the-top drama that only reality shows can deliver. For those of you keeping score at home, Vivian isn't just blowing smoke. In the past year, she's skyrocketed to over 750,000 followers on TikTok with videos that are as fiery as they are fearless, many even taking aim at her own father, the infamous Elon Musk. Yes, the same billionaire behind Tesla and Twitter, whose every tweet is fodder for the internet. And guess what? Vivian doesn't hold back. When asked about the absurdity of the Nazi salute controversy, she says, "Honey, we're going to call a fig, and we're gonna call a Nazi salute what it was." Talk about spitting truth with a side of sass. But that's not all. Vivian isn't just critiquing, she's shaking up the casting predictions for the next season of The Traitors. Our industry insiders are already buzzing with excitement. Picture this, the estranged daughter of Elon Musk, with her razor-sharp wit and fearless authenticity, stepping into a reality show that's known for its treacherous twists and high-stakes betrayals. And if that isn't enough to get your pulse racing, wait until you hear her take on her own father. In her candid interview with Teen Vogue, Vivian Wilson didn't mince words. With a mix of humor and raw emotion, she took aim at her father's legacy, saying, "He's a pathetic man-child. Why would I feel scared of him? Oh, he has so much power. Nah, I don't give a fuck." Now, that's a line that sends shockwaves through the corridors of corporate power. Vivian's monologue is the kind of no-holds-barred truth that reminds us all that sometimes the most powerful people in the world can be taken down by a few well-placed words. Why should I be scared of this man? Because he's rich? Oh no, I'm trembling. Ooh, shivering in my boots here, she added, dismissing the notion that wealth alone should command respect. And let's not forget her cheeky jab at the fact that her father owns Twitter. He owns Twitter. Okay, congratulations, she quipped, and the internet exploded. This isn't just reality TV drama, it's an intergenerational battle of wills. Vivian's fierce independence and refusal to be intimidated by her father's vast fortune are emblematic of a new era in celebrity culture. Gone are the days when power and money automatically meant reverence. Today, even the mighty can be called out, and Vivian Wilson is here to remind us all that no one, not even Elon Musk, is above a good old-fashioned reality TV comeuppance. So what does this mean for The Traitors? Our casting predictions have just taken a dramatic turn. With Vivian Wilson in the mix, the show could be set for an unforgettable season. Imagine the drama as she navigates alliances, betrayals, and high-stakes challenges, bringing her signature blend of humor, intensity, and unapologetic truth to every twist and turn. Industry insiders say that her presence would not only shake up the competition, but also force a dramatic shift in the game's dynamics. Her outspokenness and fierce independence are exactly the kind of unpredictable elements that have made The Traitors a rating smash. Picture her confronting contestants and calling out any shady behavior with the same fervor she uses to critique her own father. It's the kind of bold casting move that could elevate the show to new heights, if of course the producers dare to follow through on this tantalizing possibility. And let's not forget the broader implications. Vivian's massive TikTok following and her polarizing public persona ensure that her casting would generate buzz not just among reality TV fans, but across social media and news outlets worldwide. The power of digital media means that every moment she's on screen would be dissected, memed, and celebrated by millions. And that's exactly the kind of publicity that every network dreams of. But behind all the glitz and the laughs lies a story of deep family drama. Vivian Wilson is not just a reality TV hopeful, she's also the estranged daughter of one of the most high-profile billionaires in the world. Her relationship with her father, Elon Musk, has been fraught with tension and controversy for years. In a world where every tweet and every public appearance is scrutinized, Vivian's decision to speak her mind represents a bold act of rebellion against a legacy built on secrecy and extravagance. In interviews, Vivian has not held back about her feelings toward her father. She recalls witnessing absurdities that most of us can barely imagine, like the infamous Nazi salute incident that she describes with incredulity. "The Nazi salute shit was insane," she told Teen Vogue. "Honey, we're going to call a fig a fig." Such raw language is a direct challenge to the carefully curated image of Elon Musk as a visionary and innovator. It's a public disavowal that resonates with anyone who has ever felt marginalized or overshadowed by powerful family dynamics. This isn't just a family feud, it's a cultural statement. Vivian's unabashed critique of her father is a rejection of the idea that wealth and power should automatically shield someone from accountability. By calling him a pathetic man-child, she not only undermines his authority, but also reclaims her own narrative, establishing herself as an independent voice ready to challenge even the mightiest of figures. In today's digital age, the impact of social media cannot be underestimated, and Vivian Wilson's story is no exception. Over the past year, she has amassed over 750,000 followers on TikTok, where her fearless commentary and witty retorts have made her a digital sensation. Her videos, filled with humor and hard truths, often serve as a counterpoint to the carefully managed images of the tech giants and Hollywood elites. And now, with her potential casting on The Traitors in the air, the internet is already abuzz with excitement. Fans across the globe are creating memes, sharing clips, and sparking heated discussions about her every word. Hashtags like Vivian for Traitors and Unapologetic Vivian are trending, and pundits are predicting that her presence on the show would bring an entirely new level of intrigue and drama. Social media platforms have become the modern public square, and Vivian is poised to be one of the most provocative voices in that space. Her outspokenness is a double-edged sword. It attracts fierce supporters and equally passionate detractors. But that's exactly what makes her such a compelling figure. In a world where every public statement is amplified by digital media, her candid remarks about her father and her unfiltered personality ensure that she stands out in a crowded field of reality TV hopefuls. Let's take a moment to compare Vivian's monologue to some of the most memorable reality TV moments of recent years. Her bold, unfiltered style, where she tells it like it is and doesn't mince words, has been compared to the fierce candor of Phaedra Parks after confronting pilot Pete Weber in season 2. Imagine someone looking Paige DeSorbo straight in the eyes and declaring, "We're gonna call a fig, you're a traitor." That's the level of unapologetic intensity we're talking about here. Vivian's no-holds-barred approach is exactly the kind of energy that could turn the traitors on its head. With her willingness to speak truth to power, and her readiness to take on even her own family's legacy, she embodies a new generation of reality TV stars who are unafraid to mix personal drama with public provocation. This isn't just entertainment, it's a cultural moment that challenges our preconceived notions about family, fame, and the nature of truth. Her reference to the absurdity of the Nazi salute shit and her dismissive tone when talking about her father's wealth are not just jokes, they're declarations of independence. They signal that the era of blind deference to powerful figures is over, and that in the modern landscape, authenticity and honesty are the most valuable currencies. We reached out to media analysts, cultural critics, and reality TV experts to get their take on this explosive development. One analyst noted, Vivian Wilson represents a radical shift in how we view reality TV casting. Her raw honesty and unapologetic style are exactly what the industry needs right now, a fresh perspective that challenges conventional norms. Another expert added, her potential casting on The Traitors could very well be a turning point for the show, as it injects a level of unpredictability and authenticity that will resonate with today's audiences. These expert insights underscore the significance of this moment. It's not merely about adding another contestant to a reality show. It's about redefining what it means to be a reality TV star in the 21st century. With her bold personality and formidable social media presence, Vivian is poised to shake up the game in a way that few have ever dared to before. To truly understand the potential impact of Vivian Wilson's entrance into the reality TV arena, it's worth comparing her to some of the most iconic figures of the genre. From the early days of The Real World to the explosive dramas of Survivor and Big Brother, reality TV has long been defined by its larger-than-life personalities and unexpected twists. But in recent years, the audience has grown, more sophisticated, demanding authenticity and nuance rather than just shock value. Vivian's unique combination of fierce independence, digital savvy, and unfiltered commentary sets her apart from her predecessors. Unlike many reality TV stars who are carefully groomed by producers, she comes to the table with a raw, unedited narrative, a narrative that challenges the sanitized version of celebrity that we're used to seeing on screen. It's this freshness, this willingness to defy convention that makes her a potential game changer for the traitors. Her presence could herald a new era of reality TV casting, one where authenticity, boldness, and a willingness to take risks are valued above all else. And as the industry continues to evolve, the integration of such dynamic personalities may well be the key to attracting younger, more engaged audiences who are hungry for content that reflects their own unvarnished realities. Now let's turn our attention to the other side of this high voltage coin, Elon Musk. For years, Musk has been one of the most polarizing figures in modern culture, revered by some as a visionary and reviled by others as an unpredictable, ruthless mogul. His every move, from bold business ventures to controversial tweets, has been dissected by the media and the public alike. So when his estranged daughter, Vivian Wilson, publicly criticizes him in such no-holds-barred terms, it sends shockwaves through the world of high finance and tech innovation. Musk's image has long been built on a foundation of unbridled ambition and an unwavering belief in his own genius. But Vivian's scathing remarks, dismissing him as a pathetic man-child and scoffing at his wealth, strike at the very core of that persona. In a culture where celebrity is often protected by an aura of untouchability, her words are a radical act of defiance. They challenge the narrative that money and power can insulate you from criticism, reminding us that no one, not even the richest man on the planet, is beyond reproach. This personal and public clash has profound implications. It raises questions about the nature of celebrity, the responsibilities of those in power, and the role of familial relationships in shaping public perception. As the fallout from this confrontation continues, one thing is clear: Elon Musk's legacy is now inextricably linked to the bold, unfiltered voice of his daughter. A voice that refuses to be silenced by wealth, influence, or the forces of corporate media. So what does the future hold for the traitors now that our casting predictions have taken a dramatic twist? With the potential addition of Vivian Wilson, the show could be set for one of its most unpredictable seasons yet. Imagine the drama when alliances are tested, secrets are revealed, and every contestant is forced to confront not just the challenges of the game, but the raw truth of their own identities. Industry insiders predict that Vivian's unique blend of controversy, authenticity, and digital influence could not only boost ratings, but also redefine the format of the show. The Traitors has always been about deception, strategy, and high-stakes gameplay, but add a contestant who's unafraid to challenge authority, and you have a recipe for explosive television. The presence of someone with Vivian's outspokenness could force a complete overhaul of the show's dynamics, injecting fresh energy and unpredictability into every round. For viewers, this means more drama, more conflict, and a new kind of reality TV experience that is as socially relevant as it is entertaining. It's a bold move that could set the standard for future seasons and inspire other networks to seek out talent that embodies the spirit of rebellion and truth. As we reach the end of tonight's explosive report, one thing is abundantly clear: the landscape of reality TV is changing, and Vivian Wilson is poised to be at the forefront of that revolution. With her unapologetic personality, razor-sharp wit, and fearless critique of even the most powerful figures, she represents a new generation that refuses to be silenced by convention. Whether you love her or loathe her, there's no denying that her potential casting on The Traitors is a game changer, a moment that could redefine the rules of the reality TV game and set a new standard for authenticity and boldness. In this rapidly evolving media landscape where every tweet that can go viral and every monologue is dissected by millions, the power of one unfiltered voice can spark a cultural revolution. And tonight, that voice comes from Vivian Wilson, a young woman who isn't afraid to stand up, speak out, and challenge the status quo, even if it means taking on her own illustrious family legacy. That's all for tonight's deep dive into the jaw-dropping world of reality TV and celebrity drama. From Elon Musk's estranged daughter's bold declaration to shake up The Traitors to the fierce social media debates that have set the internet ablaze. This is one story that's just getting started. We'll be watching closely to see if Vivian Wilson makes her way onto the show. And trust me, if she does, the game will never be the same. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more sensational news and exclusive updates. Until next time, stay bold, stay unfiltered, and keep questioning everything.